Greetings, citizens. This is Lance Starbolt, and we're remembering City of Heroes. Hey, that was a good intro, Lance. Thanks. Hey, everyone. Trigon here, and we are back in Paragon chat, visiting once again City of Heroes. Before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know, if you're interested in getting into Paragon chat, check out cohtitan.com, cohtitan.com. And they also have, check out the City of Heroes Facebook group. They put announcements up there and everything too. But I wanted to go over a little bit with things that are coming up on Paragon chat this year. This is from the Hero Event Resource Committee, HERC. And they've got a 13th anniversary party planned for Friday, April 28th, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, running till 7 p.m., or excuse me, running till 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And that's starting at 8 p.m. GMT or 12 p.m. Pacific Time. They also are planning a summer block party. There's no date and time on that yet. And let's see. Oh, they're planning a Halloween party or something? Interesting. Halloween Fest 2017, Saturday, October 28th. Oh, they do have a date on the summer party. It's just not on the poster. It's Saturday, July 1st. Location to be announced 5 p.m. Eastern. And the Halloween thing is going to be on Croatoa, Floating Island, 5 p.m. Eastern. I don't know. They got a winter formal planned for January 28th, 2018. That's quite a bit in the future there. They got a shutdown vigil plan for November 30th, just like they had last year, which was my first video here, which has been so popular. Thank you, everybody who's watched it and given it a thumbs up and commented on it. I really like hearing your guys or reading your guys' comments on everything. Costume contest Thursday. Every Thursday night in Atlas Park, they have costume contests. I've got to get over there and participate in one of those. I haven't been there. I haven't done a costume contest since they started doing them. And then last but not least is a badge race. Starts in Pocket D on the blue side. Every third Sunday of the month at 8:38 p.m. Eastern. That is a very strange time. But anyways, want to make sure you guys knew about that, and I will try to remember by the time I do the editing on or do the upload on this to put a link to the two websites I mentioned in the description of the video. So anyways, let's get back. Where on earth were we? What were we doing? Where are we? We're in Steel Canyon. Okay, so see, we were going down memory lane here. I'm trying to remember. Did we stop in Fault Line? I don't remember if we went to Fault Line. I'm not going to go to Fault Line because I don't remember. I don't want to duplicate if I've already done it. So, let's see. Let's go on from here. Let's turn on Sprint before Trigon goes insane. There we go. That's better. Talos. Talos is what Eek used to call the center of the world. She just like lived in Talos when she got high enough level to be there. Which with Eek was pretty fast and pretty regularly. Eek was a lot better at leveling. Really, overall, Eek was a lot better at this game than me. Though she never agrees with that statement, but she had some really amazing characters too. Okay, so yeah, Talos. Now here, I don't even remember what level we'd be when we got here. Mid-20s? Something like that, maybe? But yeah, we get in here, and this would really, it's just as Zeke says, it'd be the center of the world for the rest of your play. Because from here, you could pretty much, and this is especially the case before they merged the tram lines. Because from here you could, you know, this is a central place, the trainer and everything, where you could get all of your purchase all your enhancements again before all the invention and stuff, and then after the invention, I think Eek found it really handy because there's the train here, there's the trainer, and then there's Wentworth right here because she did a lot of like invention crafting and buying and selling, and I don't know where I'm going. I remember logging out here in the back of Wentworth many times. You know, come here to sell and stuff before logging off, and then just come back here somewhere and log off. But yeah, let's see. Oh, you know what I think I missed? I don't know whether... Did we come here first? I don't know. But here's something else I want to check out. Especially, we were just talking about... oh, that was Croatoa. Never mind. That was Halloween event, wasn't it? Croatoa. But here, I want to come here and check this out. Independence Port, yeah. Remember, Independence Port was a little odd because it had some sort of interesting stuff. It had Luska, of course, which is really cool. I remember one time when I was playing, I don't know what had happened, but there was some weird bug going on, and there was like 3 Luskas. But I remember you get the mission, was it to get your aura? Maybe it was. Maybe it was when you hit 30 to get your aura. You would come here and you would have to, you know, traverse. Of course, if you didn't have fly, it was a little bit more challenging. But you'd have to get down here to the next icon and do the missions for this tailor down here. But there was also, right over there, Terra Volta. So is this icon here? I can't remember. I remember getting attacked by, oh, there's no statues out here. I wonder if it's even working here. Well, it looks like we can go in. Yep. And there's Lauren, that's right. But yeah, you come here to do her missions, and I think that's how you got your aura, access to auras. Was doing your mission for Lauren. But yeah, this area would always be filled with the mob. I can't remember what they were called now. Man, you know what you know how it is. When the memory goes, forget it. But you come here to do the Terra Volta mission, and then there was this map is so huge. I mean, look, we can't even see the far side of it. It's so foggy. It's foggy here. I think this and Talos would be the 2 places that the ghost ship would show up. I wonder if the ghost ship shows up in Paragon chat. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, it just keeps going north. I don't remember there being a lot of missions up in the north, but I remember doing a lot down in the south. Fighting the mob guys, whatever they were called. But I think there's a ship here for one of the task forces or something. I never did task forces a lot. I got soured on them early on when there was, I think my first one was it the original Posse task force? I don't remember. Whatever one it was, they changed it very, very soon after it was originally released because it was horribly long. I remember, you know, people are getting together, oh, let's do this task force. And I was like, okay, cool. How long is this going to take? Because they don't have super long. And they're all, you know, a couple hours. Okay, no problem. 8 hours. We spent 8 hours doing that task force. And it was probably 2 years before I did another task force after that. And then even after that point, I rarely did them. But, yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember how to get to... How do you get to Striga Island? I want to go to Striga. I really like doing the Striga missions. I'm just going to have to do map menu. What is it? Map menu. There we go. Paragon City. Yeah, and it seemed like after I did it the first time, there it is. After I did it the first time, it's like this is a long time before I did Striga again. I don't know if it got where you could just avoid doing Striga altogether, and I know a lot of people didn't like doing Striga. Whoa, that is loud. Oh, I remember. It's a boat from Talos. That's right. You take one of the boats. Yeah, it's the ship. So it should say ship. But yeah, I remember really enjoying doing this mission. Where on earth am I? I remember really enjoying doing this map. Some parts of it were really challenging and stuff, but of course, because I did Magic Origins a lot, I'm trying to find where on earth am I? I really am confused about where I am here. Because somewhere around here there should be the contact. I want to see the contact. Is she right down here? Yeah, here she is. So yeah, you come here and talk to her. Stephanie Peebles. Yeah, I remember doing Stephanie's missions. And this place is another map that is just huge. You know, I remember, you know, playing EverQuest, the original EverQuest. And I do mean EverQuest 1, not EverQuest 2. And City of Heroes, and the place is just so big. I mean, there's just so much to explore, so many new places to see. And it just seems like any MMO I've played, other than these two, and I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't by any means say I've played all the MMOs out there, or any, you know, even significant fraction. I mean, there's a zillion of them. But it just, every other MMO just seems so small in comparison. Star Wars, which you do think, the Old Republic, you'd think, oh, that's right, Star Wars Galaxies was huge too, but I never played that very long. I actually had trouble with that because it was just too open world. I got to a point, my first character that I played on there, I got to Tatooine and wandered out into the desert and got lost and could never get out again because I think, I can't remember exactly what happened, but I just remember I couldn't get out. I was just out in the desert and had no idea how to get back. And it was only the second MMO I'd played after EverQuest, so I played it for a little while, and between problems with the controls, because the controls were really hard to use for me. Oh, this is the council base. And getting lost, I just gave up on it. But yeah, these three games, I guess I say, are really huge. And then you go to Star Wars: The Old Republic, and you'd think, you know, it's Star Wars, it's an entire galaxy. You'd think it would be huge, but the game just seems so enclosed. All the maps are so. I mean, they're not necessarily like small maps, but they just seem cramped. They don't have this big open world feel that these games have, and I really miss it. I mean, I miss a lot about there were things I didn't like about the original EverQuest. It definitely had some big problems with its economic system and things like that. At least when I played it, it did. I was trying to find where the graves and stuff were here. But I miss the big open world feel. At this point, the open world is sort of flummoxing me because I can't find the place I wanted to go. But yeah, there was like the werewolves, and there were the banished pantheon, and vampires, and then you had this big council base here, and you had all the council, and the council base is just amazing. Let's see if I can find one of the entrances to the base. I mean, we're flying over it, we're not actually like in the base. And then there's, well, let's go up to the volcano first. There might be an entrance up here too, I'm not sure. I don't think there is, but it's pretty cool. You got this big, you know, volcano up here, and you come up here and the smoke is coming out of vents in a hatch. It's like, It's like it's fake or something. Of course, you know, how on earth they would hide this from satellites and everything, or maybe that's what the smoke's for, but it's just really, really interesting. Oh, and then look at this. Look at this base. Look at this. It's huge. It is just freaking massive. I enjoy doing missions here a lot. Like I said, I know other people hated doing missions here, but not me. Rubble seems dark. See, now look at this. Not only is it huge on the top, but then you come down here, look at this. There's this huge underground section of this base. You know, for people who just like wanted to just street hunt, you know, just wanted to run around and bash things, you know, they could go someplace like this and just go hog wild, because it's just massive place. They can just run around, they can explore and see stuff. Because City of Heroes was so huge, they'd be able to see stuff they had never seen before at all. Even if they played for a long time. I mean, you could play, I know there are sections of the game I've never seen. And I played the game, what, from 2006 to close? You know, and you'd think in playing it for 6 years that I would get stuck on a girder. No. Come on, Lance, why are you turning purple? Is there no air down here or something? What on earth is going on with Lance's face? Lance, breathe! Breathe, man! Breathe! I think something down here doesn't agree with me, Trigon. Alright, we'll get out of here. If we can somehow manage to find our way out of here anyways. But yeah, it's just a huge place, and you could just do all sorts of stuff. You weren't stuck just following missions. And you know, before City of Heroes closed, and before I get completely lost. Look over here, swamp area too. I never understood what the big argument was between people who wanted sandbox and people who wanted theme park games, but now I do. I mean, really, like sand parks so much. The sand parks, sandbox games so much better. I mean, I like the way City of Heroes did it. I just thought it was great because they wouldn't leave you hanging. I've played games that leave you hanging. You get out there. Oh, here's one of the cemeteries right here. Found one quite by accident. And some games I've played will just leave you hanging. You know, you get in, and I think Star Wars Galaxies was like that for me. I got in and then didn't know what to do. You know, and this is before the days of wikis and stuff like that. So, you know, I was really pretty lost, and I don't like that. I don't like it when they just stick you in a world and you have no clue what to do. It's not good for new players, because you know, new player comes in, they don't know what to do, they don't know where to find things. You know, some people know, you know, okay, now you know you can go and look at wikis and things like that, and some people don't like doing that. They want to explore and find things on their own. But City of Heroes, you know, you could run around and do a lot of different things, but they also always left you with contacts, so you had a way to get missions. And they had this little like town area, this little port town here. Really sort of a drab town when you think about it. No little houses or anything like that, just some basically tenements. Warehouses and tenements and docks, and that's it. Well, I guess it is run by the mob, so that makes sense. It is really going to drive me nuts now. I'm going to have to go look up and see what the mob was called in the game. Alright, so that's enough of that. Let's head back over to Talos. Yeah, now I am really wondering if they got the ghost ship running. That would be so cool if it is. I seriously doubt it, though. Because they don't have any other mobile NPCs in the game, and that's what it would have to be, as sort of a mobile NPC. If they could do that, they could probably start putting in a lot more stuff. Cars in the game? I don't think we do. Yeah, no moving cars either, so... These guys have really done some amazing work, though. Oh, here's the hospital. I mean, just in terms of what they've made it so that you can do with basically it's just a chat program. I mean, that's all it is. It's just a chat program, but you know, it makes use of what City of Heroes provided us so that you can enjoy at least a portion of the game you used to have. And I really hope that one of the successor projects is able to successfully duplicate at least some of the feel of the original game. It'd be nice if NCSoft would sell off the IP, and you know, even if they're just able to do like a maintenance of I-23, you know, just let us get back into the game we had the day of shutdown. You know, start new characters and everything. Even if that's all we got, it would be really nice. I mean, it's great being able to do this. Believe me, I love being able to do this. And I love being able to make these videos and sharing it with you guys. It makes it a lot of fun. But it really would be nice of them if they would let us just, you know, have what we had then back, so that, you know, a few of us more hardcore fans and those who just, you know, occasionally want to hop on and, you know, enjoy a little reminiscence of the old game. It would really be great. I really miss some of my friends from back in these days. Some of us have kept in touch. Some of us kept in touch for a couple of years and then lost touch after that. But I really miss a lot of the people. You were some great people. So anyways, I think that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll have to figure out if we didn't do Fault Line before. I'll have to check my previous videos. If we didn't do Fault Line before, then I will definitely have to take us out to Fault Line. I just can't remember if we did it before or not. So if you liked the video, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to check out those events coming up on Paragon Chat. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And we will definitely see you in our next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.